I guess I don't even remember. Oh yeah, so like yeah, U.S. has great humanoid-looking robots. China's trying to catch up. I guess my next question is: would you want a robot servant? Like, would you want like a humanoid robot in your house to be like? I guess at that point you would just choose whatever you want it to do. It can be like a
Yeah.
full-on cleaning, cooking kind of thing, or it can be just like a grab my coat, stand by the door, or or it'd be a full-on uh,
Yeah.
like go on your hands and knees when I'm sitting on the couch for a footrest kind of thing. You know what I'm saying? Like how would you do it?
I would just do the basic stuff that I didn't want to do.
Okay.
Just like, hey man, like if you see something messy, just like clean it up.
Yeah.
Uh, Cook meals. Like I don't care what you cook, just cook whatever, I'll eat it.
That's risky. That's risky. You
Fair
better be
enough.
a good owner if you're gonna let them
Yeah.
have free reign on ingredients, because robots, they don't really eat. So then their bender, he doesn't know ingredients, so he could put like way too much salt in there, or like actual poison and not know it, like rat poison.
True.
Would you want a robot that could talk to you,
Yeah.
or I would put a UK accent, like a Jeeves, like a full on like kind of that.
Yeah.
Cooking, I don't know. Cooking could be fun, but I'd also be like, can you teach me how to cook?
Yeah.
Can you give me cooking lessons? Because you have like the whole dictionary of recipes in your head.
Yeah, but
Um,
are you going to want it to think it's going to become obsolete then?
because I would I would no longer need
Because
it
you
for
would end
cooking.
up knowing everything that it does,
I
and so
think
it's just
I think
like,
I would get the robot and be like, okay, here for for a little bit, be like, here's the basics. I need you to cook for me, clean for me, do my, fix my bed and all that. And then eventually I would like slowly be like, you're like part of the family, all right? You're like you teach me how to cook, but that doesn't mean, you know, you don't have to cook. But like,
no,
if
you
you don't
still
feel like
have to
like
cook.
no no, but like if you don't feel like cooking, Mr. Robot guy, whatever your name is, I'll think of it later. Don't cook. I'll cook tonight. What do you need? Right? Like you help me. After a while, it's like, what do you need? Some oil? You need some repairs? How's your? You know? I'd probably be like that. Eventually, I'd be like, you're part of the family. I'd humanize it for sure. I'd start
Yeah.
putting it in clothes,
Yeah.
sleep in my bed.
Yeah.
Kiss under a church altar.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just
be nice.
kiss it on the forehead at night. Like,
Oh,
oh, he's rebooting.
yeah. And the nice thing is when we have like a robot human babies, the umbilical cord will be just like you just unplug it instead of you don't have to
Yeah.
cut it, which is kind of nice.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think I would be way too nice to the robot. But I think
Yeah.
that's what you want, because you don't want, if the robots do, when not if when they like take over humanity,
They will.
you want to be looked on at least a little bit
You want to
good.
be one of the good ones.
You
You
want to be
want to
one of
be
the
one of the good
ones where
ones.
the robots bust in, and then your robot goes, "This one's cool," and
Yeah.
then and yeah, even if it saves you like a few milliseconds of time, at least
Yeah.
you'll die knowing that like this isn't my fault.
No.
I didn't do this.
No. And then you'll end up becoming like a New York rat where you're living in the sewers. And then
Mm.
eventually everyone will form a rebellion and, you know,
I will,
wash,
yeah,
rinse, repeat.
I will gain the robot's trust. The robot will gain my trust, but not fully, because I will slowly start to gain the robot's trust. So when it does save me against the other robots trying to kill me, I can like try and embed myself and be like, no, I'll be like your pet, and then he'll let me in. Oh, I don't know if we should gender robots. I don't know. They don't have to go that
They're
far,
also
but
recording this right now.
I can. Yeah. It's okay. They can't. I'll whisper, and then I'll go in and I'll embed myself in their society, and then I'll learn things. And yeah, then I'll go in the sewer as a rat. And I'll be like, I'll be like George Washington. Like I know their tactics. Let me lead you. And then I don't even want to be king. I don't even want to be king of the humans. I'll help you win. I'm like a straight up traitor, like George Washington was a traitor from the British. It's true. All the founding fathers were technically traitors, American traitors, which is the best kind. Uh,
It's the only
and
ones we
then
tolerate.
yeah, it is the only ones that Americans tolerate is our own. But yeah, that's my plan for the robot uprising, I guess. Be nice to the robot. So I'm not going to call it a servant or a butler. I mean, my robot friend who just sometimes cooks and cleans for me.
Yeah.
That's how he pays rent. Because he's a person, he's part of society, but his rent pay is through
Yeah,
cooking
it
and
all
cleaning.
depends on how it's set up. If it's like a month-to-month service, I don't know. If I buy it, yeah, he's going to be named Asimo, and that's
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
he's just going to be my friend at the end of the day.
Yeah, that'll be awesome. I can't wait to dress up in a robot costume and pretend to be awesome for years and years for you.